Today brought blue skies across the Bay Area, but it doesn't mean we're in the clear. We've seen widespread damage, even on dry days, impacting our neighbors around the region. But little thought of is the local wildlife. Ooh, look at those eyes. The wildlife has been forced from homes in the past few weeks. Tonight, ABC 7 News reporter Amanda Del Castillo has that focus from the South Bay.
Under rehabilitation after the recent string of rainstorms, this pocket gopher is being cared for at the Wildlife Center of Silicon Valley in San Jose, where it's getting the treatment and TLC needed to return to the wild.
After all that rainwater saturated the soil, his burrow collapsed and he was then flooded and came up, and he was found on top of the surface, completely soaking wet and just hypothermic.
Hospital manager Ashley Kinney says the storms knocked this American kestrel from the sky, causing an eye injury upon impact. WCSV sharing this slow motion video offering a better look at the bird's progress. And this nocturnal western screech owl was also brought in, battered by the bad weather.
She was found grounded, lethargic, completely waterlogged. So she was just sitting on the sidewalk, covered in rainwater.
Clear examples of the Bay Area's weather impacting wildlife. Kinney says those animals are expected to make a full recovery and to be released after the next storm. Residents we spoke with weren't surprised to hear about injuries.
I'm sure there's injured animals, probably up in the hills. Yeah, but it's nature.
Of course, nature surrounds the Wildlife Center. Penitencia Creek runs directly in front of it, bringing up fear of flooding. This has forced workers and volunteers to create an evacuation plan with patients in mind. Kinney says wildlife centers across the coast are seeing the biggest impacts because of the inclement weather.
There has been reports of an influx in other areas due to the storms, but in our general area, we're keeping our fingers crossed that everything remains the way it has been going. But if something changes, we are fully prepared for the worst.
Kinney says if you come across an injured animal, be sure to contact your local wildlife center immediately for direction, what to do, and ways to keep both you and the animal safe. In San Jose, I'm Amanda Del Castillo, ABC 7 News.